Hi, my name's Harry and today I'm venturing deep into the Swedish wilderness completely alone. The plan is very simple. I want to catch and cook my first fish over an open fire. I want to go and find a place to camp deep in the wilderness, and we're going to go hunting for Europe's biggest mammal, the moose. I've never really done anything like this before, so it's probably going to be a complete shit show, but follow along for the journey. Right, the adventure begins. First thing we need to do is actually consult the map, because as you can see we're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, and I've got no idea which way. I'm pretty sure I'm heading that way to start off with. Bro is absolutely vibing, look. Eyes closed, just chowing down. He's chilling. So just walking through this forest now, you get a really nice scent in your nose. It's this stuff here. So this, I believe, is called ramslök. It's a type of garlic, and you can actually eat this in soups and stuff, I believe. Weirdly, there's not a bulb, you just put the leaves in a soup. But I'm not going to test it out today, because I remember being a kid, metal detecting with my dad and my cousins. And me and my cousin decided we were going to go out into the woods and, you know, survive off the land sort of thing. And I'm pretty sure there was a load of this that we ate just off the ground. And I remember feeling very sick that day. I don't know if it was the same thing, but it's got a similar sort of smell that fills your nose. So I won't be testing this today. Oh, little spring. Coming up to the quarry now. Wow, what a view. Oh, that is absolutely stunning. The caravan just up on the cliff there. What a spot. Up there is the top of Kinnekulle, and that's where we are going to be heading. So the quarry that you can see all around here behind me is actually part of the mountain just up there, Kinnekulle. And millions of years ago, this place actually would have been underwater, and over years and years, like layers of limestone and shell and sandstone built up, and then eventually all the water disappeared, obviously, and limestone became really valuable in Sweden, so they started quarrying here centuries ago, and that's how they built up a lot of the towns around this area. They would have taken the stone directly from here to build up the towns like Lidköping and Hällekis and things like that. Get the rods out, boys. Looks like a bream, maybe. There'll be a decent sized fish down there. It's got to be a bream or a tench. I think it's a tench. So now we're down here by the water's edge, and there's something very cool I actually wanted to show you. So dotted all over Sweden is stuff like this. God, you can smell someone's just had a barbecue as well. So they've got these all over places in Sweden, often near water, where you can just come along and anyone can have a barbecue basically, which is pretty cool. I mean, here, so we've seen some tench. I believe they've got some rainbow trout stocked in here, which you can actually take one or two home with you, I believe. So, you know, in theory, you could catch a couple of trout here, bring some coals, put them straight on the barbecue, and that'd be a pretty cool evening. Okay, so now we're arriving at what appears to be one of the old sort of service yards, the quarry, which clearly looks abandoned, but it's kind of weird that digger doesn't look that old. So maybe it's still partly in use, but you can see there's just like loads of old parts lying around. It's kind of eerie. This would be like the kind of place that a biker gang would commit murders at night or something, you know. Up close it does look a little bit older actually. You can actually get in. Cool. A lot of glass in there, so I'm not going to do anything. I reckon I'd be a good digger, man, whatever you want to call it. Spider webs, we don't like those. These look some proper old bits of kit. Oh, look at that boat. Fucking how old is that boat? Oh my god, look at the engines on the side of it. It's like, that's how it was powered. That boat's got to be like 100 years old, come on. Right, I think now's a good time to sit down and get some sun cream on, because being ginger, that's probably going to be, it's probably number 3 on the list of what I'm most likely to die on my first solo camping trip. So we get the sun cream on, cross that one off the list, and then we've just got moose attack and killed by a Swedish nutter to worry about. You ain't gonna get me, you bastard son. Come on! Listen, the water looks crystal clear, but it does not smell crystal clear. That's got a pong to it. So out there all the way across the bay, you can see Lake Slott. Lake Slott is a big castle. It's on the sort of western side of the bay from Lidköping. I believe it housed, don't quote me on this, but I believe it housed a lot of Swedish royalty, and my best guess, it was probably used as a holiday home for the Swedish royals. Whenever I'm walking through a forest and I see a marking like this on a tree, that to me is instant red flag. Do not go there. There's a cult down there and they're going to kill you. Red ants taking down a fucking bee or hornet or some shit. Fucking hell, look at that. Oh, that's gack. But they're absolutely everywhere here, and they're all going down into that. Oh, there's so many of them. 10 million likes on the video and I'll jump in one of those red ant fucking nests. So often what happens with these is when Swedish royalty go and visit a certain spot, like these stones, they'll often engrave their name and the date they were there. So, you know, there's royalty dating back to 1840 on these stones, but you never know which ones have sort of been chipped away. It could be even older. So what we're looking at here behind me is in 1944 there was a British plane carrying Norwegian trainees to join the fight in Nazi Germany, but unfortunately they got mixed up in some bad weather as they came over Kinnekulle, and they crashed directly into the mountain. And here we've got the big lookout from the top of Kinnekulle. We've got lovely views over the lake there. But I've been up there before and I don't want to spend another tenner going up there or whatever it costs, so you can just imagine what that looks like. And now we've reached the other side of the top of Kinnekulle, and as you can see, this is where the ski resort used to be. So you come up the lift there, jump off about here, you would come down to this area, and this is where the run begins. So I mean, this initial part is, you know, it's a fairly substantial little steep bit, but then you've got skiing all the way down to the bottom there. It's been disused for quite a number of years now, but I've actually got a funny story. So my dad, when I think he was visiting Sweden for the first time, because my mum's Swedish, visiting my mum's parents and stuff for the first time, this was still in use, and so he actually wanted to go skiing. So him and his mate came up here, did a couple runs, but then it got like a stupid crazy blizzard came in, and it was like complete white out, like you couldn't see in front of your face. And so anyway, hours went by and my mum hadn't heard anything, so they're like, fuck, where the fuck is he? So they launched a search and rescue party to go and find them. Came out here with loads of people, couldn't find them anywhere. Anyway, through one way or another, they ended up finding out that the whole time they'd been at the pub back in town, which, to be fair to them, they skied home on normal skis down a road, down a flat road, probably about a good 20 miles. So cross country skiing on normal skis for 20 miles, but they'd just been at the pub all night and they forgot to cool up. I mean, not only have you got the old ski resort here, but also, I mean, look at that. That is an incredible view. Wow. Now we need to start thinking about, there's a place to eat here. So it's either eat here or head down to the town, which is pretty much all that way. It feels a little bit too early to eat. So I don't know, I might just head straight there, but I need to work out how long it's going to take and stuff. So let's sit down and do that. We're setting off. I've had a look at the maps. There's not really a trail route there, unfortunately, without taking like some huge detours and really having to backtrack on myself. So I think the plan is I'm just going to walk down this road. It takes me straight to the town. I definitely underestimated how much walking this was going to be, so taking the direct route there is going to be best. Get to the town, have some lunch, and then we'll go and find the spot where we're going to camp and fish. Right, we finally made it to a cafe. This is just like a little cafe down a little street in a little town, which is nice. They didn't really have like normal food, so we had to eat the cake buffet, but I won't say no to that.
I just love cake, I just love a bit of cake! Cake! I love a bit of cake!
So we've got a Swedish orange kladdkaka on this side with whipped cream, and then a banana cake with something else. I don't know what, but I'm looking forward to this. Oh, it's like a muddy, fudgy Terry's chocolate orange cake, that one. Guys, this is a dangerous game. Unlimited cake buffet. I could be here all day. Oh, got that banana bread. Oh my god. Oh, it's nice to sit down and relax. Fully loaded up on cake, ready to go. We're on, just reached the shoreline of Vänern, and we're going across the water. I don't know if you can see that, over to that side of the bay. I estimate probably about 2 miles, 2.5 miles walking now. It's a mile dead shot, so probably about double that. So let's get over there and find the camping spot for the night. So we're now sort of in the area where I'll probably be coming to try and spot a moose in the dusk and dawn hours. Oh, there's something up there. Oh, there's some deer up there. There's a deer just sat right up there. But we're not here to see them. We're here to see prime male moose. Just got to try and make sure we don't get attacked by it, that's all. But it'll probably be somewhere in this area. What would be ideal is if we can find a hunter's hide. So it's just like a sort of perch up on top of a ladder sort of thing, and we just go sit up there, and then we're out of its eye line as well. I don't see any here. Yeah, I think this will be the spot we come, because we need to find a big opening. Oh my god, perfect. There's the hunter's hide. This is where we're going to come and spot our moose later. This is a brilliant spot for it. Nice, big and open, so you can see what's moving around out there. And that's where we'll be sitting up in that thing, basically. Cool. Okay, so that's sorted. Now we've just got to see how far it is to actually walk to camp. We are so far out of the way, we're no longer even on an actual track. This is like Someone's been preparing this for a path. They've been cutting down trees and stuff. God, it's freaky being this far away from anything when you're by yourself. Go back to like primal mode. Actually like listening out for sounds, listening out for danger. It's not all just fucking walking around doing what you want with your headphones in. I think we're going to need a change of plan. I mean, I can't see me getting through this shit, man. Maybe we'll just try and get through this bit. It does. Looks like it clears up a little bit. Just keep pressing on. Got plenty of daylight left, so just got to make sure I don't get lost. Oh man, I can just see how, I thought that was water out there. It's just miles of fucking forest. It's deforested there. Right, we're on the way back from the direction we came from now. A lot of people don't actually realise that when you think of Sweden, you think of beautiful places, but you see a lot of factories like this quite all over the place. And Sweden is a very industrial country, but like if you're a younger person and you've got a job in a factory, they pay you well for it, and it's a really good job to have. And so usually you think of Sweden, you think of like barren wilderness, like stuff that looks more a bit like that. But then there's also the factory stuff mixed in with it as well. About 30,000 steps in. The chub rub is real, people. The chub rub is real. Oh, no matter how much adjusting I do, it just doesn't seem to fix itself anymore. This spot better be worth it. Bloody hell, it's beautiful. Fucking hell. You tell me, ladies and gents, what do you think of that? Oh. Oh. God, my feet are battered. Oh, that feels good. Oh my God. And on we go, continuing the walk. Oh, it hurts to put my shoes back on. Just like less and less path each step we take. Here's a cool little bit. There's a bit of grass as well. You could actually potentially camp here. This is quite a nice little area. Right, I think this is where I'm settling down for the night. My little camping area. Got a beautiful view. Sun's going to be setting sort of there somewhere, so it's going to be lovely. And then nice little grassy area over here where I can hopefully pitch my tent and get a decent night's sleep. Found some stuff over here that I think is going to do really well for some sort of natural kindling. It's where the beavers have been cutting the trees down. It's a little bit damp, but I'm going to try some out anyway. Right, I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I can't be bothered to do anymore. So we've got a few small sticks to start off, and slightly bigger ones, then bigger ones, then more logs, and then a behemoth log to finish it off. I mean, I'm not going to be using it for warmth. That'll be enough to cook my fish, I think. That's all we need. Enough to cook a fish and some bread, and then we're Gucci. Bread dough made. Give that a couple of hours, let it rise, and we'll be eating good. I think without further ado, it's time to do a bit of fishing. This was actually super cheap. This was like, came to 22 quid for this set. You get a box, you get a bunch of lures and stuff as well, so you can't really go wrong. Cool, and we're good to go. What we're gonna try and catch to eat is gonna be perch. Just heard that they're good eating apparently. Fairly easy to fillet and stuff, so that's what we're going to be going after. All right, let's get fishing. There's a decent sized perch there, I can already see it. Fucking hell. We're going to be on quick. That first one, I saw a perch about that big following the lure, and it went for it as well. It bit it, but nothing other than that literal first cast. The first cast, I just saw a massive, I think it was a perch, but maybe it was a pike. Usually if there's a perch, and there's other perch around as well, it might have been a pike just by itself. Well, I've probably been fishing for about an hour, tested a few different baits, and not had anything, so I'm probably just going to chill for a bit. I don't know whether to get the tent up. It's a bit early, but I might get the tent up and just sit and relax. Fucking shattered, everything's aching. And then we'll try again in a couple of hours, I think. I think I'm going to put a float on and just leave it out. I'm going to use for bait. I had a emergency stash of these blueberry fucking bun things, just in case it didn't catch fish. So I'm going to chuck a little bit of that on and chuck it out, and see if we still might be able to snag something. We're still going to do a fire, going to cook some bread. Yeah, man, it's a shame. It's a shame. I was looking forward to doing this today. We might still. We'll have to see. But all right, let's get everything set up. Just got to get the bait on. So these are called yiflar. They're like a mini version of a cinnamon bun. They usually come in cinnamon flavour, but these I've tried before, blueberry and vanilla, and they're just quite tasty. That's why I brought them along. But today they're also going to double as fish bait as well. Take a bit off, chuck that on the hook, and the rest is for me. Just set that. Brilliant. Well, the fucking float and the bread's working, isn't it? Honestly, at this point, I can't even be fucked. I don't care. Fuck it. Just leave it as it is. Let's get the tent up. Right, the tent's up. I'm sorry, I forgot to film putting it up, but I know how to put a tent up anyway, so I wouldn't make good content. I need to get my stuff in here ASAP. I'm literally being eaten alive. Like, every 2 seconds, there's a new fucking mosquito landing on me. Goodbye. Wind. Yes, I'm fucking doing Bear Grylls shit out there, you get me? Stood this up for a bit more wind protection, and then what we're also going to do, chuck these here. They're a little bit wet, so I could do with drying out a bit. Right, now we're adding the big boy logs to the fire. That's going to make it proper. Look at that. It's going to be a perfect view for the sunset. Woo. Right. So what I've done is I've basically just got all the bread, put it on some tin foil with some butter underneath so we can get it off. Now we're just going to chuck that on that. I hope this works because this is all the bread we're doing. So let's see how that goes. Right, okay, we got the bread on. So we just got it cooking on some tin foil there. I put that over it so that it gets a little bit of heat from the top as well. So it cooks on the top. I think we should make one last ditch effort to try and get a fish on a lure. So I'm going to get the floating bread in, get a lure on, and do a little bit of spinning, and we'll see how we go from there. Final cast. And that is the catch and cook failed. Unfortunately. Gutted. Right, we have to get a moose tomorrow morning. We have to. Oh yeah, it's definitely done on the bottom. That looks fucking banging. Right, we're just going to keep things simple. Butter and a bit of lemon salt. Boys. Cool. Oh, that's actually mad. It is so banging. Oh, fucking hell. Right, I've eaten so much bread. I thought I just saw a fucking UFO. Oh, something on my screen, bruv. I thought I saw a UFO in the screen. I think it's time to put out the fire, pack up, and go watch a film in bed. I think that's the motive for tonight. And then set the alarm for like 4 in the morning. And we'll go looking for a moose. Right. Tucked up. Watching some Office. Gonna have a chill one. And then tomorrow we're gonna go spot a moose. Good night. Oh, didn't sleep very well last night. The ground's so uncomfortable. My brain kept switching off, but my body couldn't. Oh. Anyway, it's like 3:30, so it's time to start thinking about going spotting some moose. So I'll probably get up, start packing the tent up, and we'll make a move. Oh. It's super eerie now walking through the forest, knowing it's the prime time that the moose are going to be sort of moving around. Really, like, it's very close in here. Like, you could be walking past the moose like 5 meters away and you wouldn't know. Come on, man. We didn't get the fish, we got to get the moose. Right, we've just reached the clearing that I want to check out. Oh, there's a load of deer there. No, they don't scare off any moose. That's a really good sign. So they were drinking there. This is a good sign that this is where acts as like a sort of watering hole for a lot of the animals around here. This is going to be a stunning spot for sunrise as well, I can tell. Look at that. It's been about 45 minutes and nothing yet.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I think I've got to call it, boys. I'm fucking absolutely shattered. I did not get a wink of sleep last night, sleeping directly on top of fucking tree roots or something. So I mean, we survived the night by the Swedish lakeside, but we did not get the moose, unfortunately, unless by some miracle one appears right now. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to get it another time. I'll be back again. We'll be going after the fish and the moose again. I think this trip's definitely been eye-opening in terms of what I need. What I need for the next one. The next one I'm definitely bringing some sort of fucking blow-up mattress, because that just would have made the world of difference. But overall, it's still been sick, man. Still been so sick, like hiking around Kinnekulle yesterday, seeing all that stuff was awesome, and just like pure peace, just pure peace and quiet, which is, as I get older, something I value more and more, you know. If you enjoyed that video and you want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping a load more over the summer. And I mean, if you like a bit of ski content as well, you can go back and watch that from my recent winter in Innsbruck. Peace.